Hey friends, welcome to the core room today. Today we've got core 201. It's our second week of core moves, focusing on all the moves we've done this week. Give me a little run in place. We'll warm up just a little bit before we get started. Our first three moves, which we will do 3 times each, we've got a plank, a Russian twist. I've got a 10-pound dumbbell out. You can do that with or without a weight. Final move there will be single to double leg lift and over. Give me some twists here. Twist that foot, twist that torso. And our final 3 moves we will do each once. We've got sit-ups, side-to-side crunch kicks, and a V hold. Give me some standing penguins. Reach down along that leg. Stretch out those obliques. We will say goodbye to the plank, the sit-ups, and the V hold. After this week, we will add new moves next week. All right, give me a windmill, reach for that opposite toe, keeping those legs straight. It's a challenge for me, that's why I always say that. All right, guys, we are gonna get started with a low plank. You should be pretty familiar with this move by now. I'll still walk you through it. Elbows under those shoulders, booty out of the air, straight line from your head to your heels. You can do this from your toes or on your knees, but make sure those hips are nice and off the floor. We've got this just 1 minute at a time today, so if you plank with me on Fridays, this should be a nice little reprieve from that. If you need to take those breaks, take them, but count them out. 3, 2, 1, and get back up. We're halfway done. We're going to roll it over for those Russian twists coming up. Imagine pulling those hip bones in toward each other. It's a great visual for engaging that core. Give me 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. If you want, grab that dumbbell. We've got Russian twist. Seated position. Tap outside one hip. Twist that torso. Tap outside the other hip. If you want an added challenge, lift those heels just slightly off the floor. If you want those heels down for balance, that's fine. That's what I'm doing today. But they should just barely be resting. They are not there for support as much as just balance help, if that makes sense. Halfway done, guys. Your core is where the support is coming from. Single to double, leg lift and over, coming up. Feeling this in my obliques, guys, which is what we want. 3, 2, 1. All right, legs out straight. One leg up and over, back to center. Other leg up and over, back to center. Now both legs up and over, back to center. If you did my workout on Thursday, I mentioned you'll feel this in those abs, but you'll also feel it in your hip flexors. Those are core muscles too. Excellent work, guys. We're almost there. If the burn I'm feeling right now is any indication where we're headed. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Stretch out that core just a little. Grab some water if you need it. Get ready. Start back with that plank. All right, guys. Low plank. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Give me that perfect plank position. again, elbows under those shoulders, booty out of the air. So if you've been around for a while and did any of my Irwin family of core circuits, I always tested those out before I recorded so that I knew that the 6 moves, were possible to do all at once. For the moves that we're doing this month, I wrote them down on paper. We're halfway done, guys. And never tested these circuits out. So, trial by fire here. Every single move we have this month is challenging, so putting them all together for a 15-minute workout is no doubt going to push us past that comfort zone, which is what we want, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way when we're doing it. 3, 2, 1, roll it over, Russian twist, with or without a dumbbell, tap just outside that hip. Try going farther out for me, and you'll see that you end up not twisting that body as much, which means you're missing out on some of the work. So tap close to that hip. If you've got those heels down, just barely. Don't be putting any weight on them. They are just there for balance. We're halfway done, guys. Single to double, leg lift and over, coming up. It's our final 3 moves that scare me a little bit, which is why I really do them once. 3, 2, 1. All right, lean back. Single, up and over, back to center. Up and over, back to center, both, back to center. We sometimes do this with a set of dumbbells so that we have a prop to go up and over, which probably makes it more challenging because we know we're lifting high enough to get over those dumbbells, but we can do it without a prop. It's just easier when we're doing a whole bunch of different moves to not have those dumbbells in the way. So make sure you're lifting those feet as if you've got a set of dumbbells to get over. Three, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. Lay out flat. Stretch that out real quick. Show yourself some love right here. Get that stretched out so that you got that strength to start back at the top. One more time with those moves, guys. You got this. Starting with that plank. Got a lot of planking in this week, guys. All right, let's do it. Elbows under those shoulders. Check that form. Where's that booty? Should be up in the air, but not sinking too low to the ground. Find a spot on the floor to focus on. Sometimes that helps. We're halfway done, guys. My core's on fire. The cumulative effect of all the moves we're doing is definitely being felt right now. Ten seconds, we're going to roll it over for a Russian twist. 3, 2, 1. Roll it over. One more set of those Russian twists. Check out my cat, guys. Make sure you're tapping just outside that hip, really twisting that torso. Our next round of moves, we got sit-ups. Our last day of sit-ups this month. We've got side-to-side French kicks. Those are challenging. And we got a V-hold. Last day for that V-hold. The good news, bad news about this month is if there are certain moves that you love, we're doing them often. The bad news is if there are certain moves you hate, we're doing them often. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, maybe that single to double, leg lift and over. Just over 3 minutes of core work left, guys. You got this. I can guarantee you that if you've been consistent with the core work this month, you have built some strength. Because these moves are no joke. Let's finish this. We're so close, guys. Three, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. Lay out flat. Stretch that out real quick. Grab some water if you need it. Give yourself that stretch real quick. You're going to want it here in 20 seconds. Done with our dumbbell. We've got sit-ups, side-to-side French kicks, and a V-hold. Here comes my emotional support dog. Sit-ups, guys. You can turn this into a crunch if you need it. Arms across your chest or behind your ears. If they're behind your ears, though, make sure you're not pulling on your neck. Use that core to pull yourself up. Halfway done, guys. Less than 2.5 minutes, and you are done with this challenging circuit. You've got to feel good about that. Side-to-side crunch kick coming up. 3, 2, 1. Seated position, knees in, kick out to the side, knees in, kick out to the other side. If you need to take a break, guys, drop those heels, count it out. 3, 2, 1, give your core that break. You can get back to it. We've got less than 3 minutes, less than 2 minutes now. Halfway done. I'm going to take a break. 3, 2, 1. My abs are on fire. I love it. Hate it all at the same time. Ten seconds. Push through. V-hold in. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. V position. Palms facing the ceiling. Those heels can be up or just resting on the ground. But that core is what's holding you up. Hold that belly button toward that backbone. You got this, guys. You got 30 seconds left, and you have crushed this core circuit. Be so proud of yourself right now and finish this strong. Let's do it. Push through. We've got less than 10 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. work, guys. Lay out flat, arms overhead. Stretch out that core. So good, guys. Roll it over. Press up into a cobra. This should feel really good. Press those hips into the floor, toward the floor. Mine don't hit the floor. Drop back into a child's pose. Come on up. Let's do some standing penguins again. Reach down that leg. Stretch out those obliques. Other side. One more time. Twist a couple times. Turn those feet. And let's finish with a hug, a way to crush a challenging core circuit, guys. I'll see you next week for 3 new moves, 3 of this week's moves, and then core 301.